Hey besties! Summer is in about 3 months, so I decided to make a granny square top that's perfect for the beach. I actually used 4 colors: blue, orange, navy blue, and white. But you can use any color that you want to use. And I used this 4.0mm crochet hook, a darning needle, and a pair of scissors. This is the first granny square, so I'm going to start with the middle, that's the navy blue area. I use this design because it gives more coverage. It's not like the traditional granny square that we always see. So we make a slip knot like this. Insert your crochet hook and chain 3. Make a slip stitch into the first chain. And chain 3. We're going to make 15 double crochets in the middle. Initially, I made half double crochets, but I changed my mind, so I'm going to use this clip to show you how to make double crochets. You yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop. Let it be 3 loops on your hook. So you yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then you yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops. That gives us 1 double crochet. For the second one, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, then pull through the final 2 loops. Then the third one, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through the final 2 loops. We're going to repeat this till we have 15 double crochets in the middle. Make a slip stitch into the third of those 3 chains we made initially. Chain 1, pull the wool and cut it. We're just going to use our crochet hook to take the yarn into the stitches that we did before, like this. Then we'll take it backwards like this, just so that the end will be secure. Now we're going to make the orange part. To do this, you're going to get your orange wool, insert your crochet hook from the back, and pull the wool and tie it. Insert your hook and chain 2. We're going to make 16 puff stitches around, so this is how to make a puff stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop. This will give you 3 loops on your hook. So you do it again. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop. This give you 5 loops on your hook. Then again, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop. This will give you 7 loops on your hook. So you yarn over and pull through 6. Then you yarn over and pull through 2. This is one puff stitch. Take the second one, you yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, and again yarn over, insert your hook, and pull up a loop. Then you pull through 6 and you pull through 2. That's your second puff stitch. You repeat this all around till you get 16 puff stitches. We're going to count the puff stitches to make sure there are 16 so that we don't make a mistake when we're turning it into a square. Make a slip stitch, chain 1, and pull the wool and cut. We're going to pull down middle to tighten it. Then the other navy blue side, we're going to cut it since it's already secure. Take the yarn into the stitches that we did before, like this. Now we're going to do the blue part. Insert your crochet hook from the back, pull the wool and tie it. Insert your crochet hook and chain 2. We're going to make 16 cluster stitches around. So to do this, you yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. There are going to be 3 loops on your hook, so you pull through all 3 loops. We're going to chain 1. For the remaining cluster stitches on the row, we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, again yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, then once again yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to have 4 loops on our hook, so you yarn over, pull through all 4 loops and chain 1. We're going to repeat this till we have 16 cluster stitches on the row. After the last cluster stitch, we're going to chain 1 and make a slip stitch. chain 1, pull the wool and cut it. Now we're going to do the white part. That's the row that will make it a square. So we insert our crochet hook from the back, pull the wool and tie it. Chain 4, and make 2 treble crochets. In the next space, we're going to make 3 double crochets. We're going to make 3 double crochets in the next 2 spaces to form the side of the square. Now we're going to make the corner of the square. To do this, we'll make 3 treble crochets in the next space. Chain 1 and make 3 treble crochets in the same space. We'll make the sides the way we did it before. That's by making 3 double crochets in the next 3 spaces. This is what it's going to look like when we're done. And I'm going to make a corner by making 3 treble crochets, chain 1, and make the next 3 treble crochets. This is the corner. Now we're going to make the next side, corner, and side to close up the square. In the space where we started, we're going to make 3 treble crochets, chain 1, and make a slip stitch into the chain 3. Chain 1, pull the wool and cut. Now we're going to make the navy blue side. To do this, we insert the yarn in the corner like this and tie it. Insert your crochet hook and chain 3. Make 2 double crochets in that same space. That's going to form the corner of the square. In the next space, we're going to make 3 double crochets. We're going to make 3 double crochets in every space on the side till we get to the corner. At the corner, we're going to make 3 double crochets. Chain 1 and make another 3 double crochets. We're going to continue the side by making 3 double crochets in every hole. When we get to the corner, we'll make 3 double crochets, chain 1 and make another 3 double crochets. We'll do this in every corner on this row. Then we'll continue the sides by making 3 double crochets in every space. When we get to the space where we started the row, we're going to make 3 double crochets, chain 1 and connect it with a slip stitch. We'll chain 1, pull the wool and cut it. The pattern that I used for the navy blue row is the same pattern that I used for the blue and the white rows. I only wanted the square to be bigger so that it would be my size. So you can always increase the number of rows if the square is not your size. So when you're done with your 3 squares, we're going to join them together using single crochets. So you insert your hook and grab the corner of another square. Then make single crochets in the back loops like this. Now we're going to join the third square to the other two squares. So to do this, we'll get the third square and make a slip stitch into the corner. Then we'll make single crochets into the back loops of the rest of that side. After making single crochets into the back loops of the side of the square, we're going to make a single crochet into the corner like this, just so that it will be secure. Then chain one. Now we're done joining the three squares together, so we're going to make single crochets all around the top. So insert your crochet hook and make single crochets into both loops of every stitch around the top. When you get to the corners, you can just put a single crochet into the space. Now we're done with the single crochets around the edges of the top. We still have our loose ends at the back, but I prefer to sew them after I finish. To make the straps of the top, we're going to get two balls of yarn and insert a crochet hook from the back. Then we'll pull the yarn into the top and tie it. Then we'll chain the length we want the strap to be. I made 90 chains, but yours could be different. Just make it as long as you want it to be. After making the chains, I made single crochets into each of the chains so that it would be thicker. So you skip the first chain, and in the second chain you make a single crochet. So we make single crochets in every chain till we get to the end. When we get to the end, we'll connect it to the top using a slip stitch. Then we'll make another slip stitch so that it will be secure. Chain one, pull the wool and cut it. Now we're done with the first strap. We're going to do the same thing for the other strap on the side, then the one that goes around our waist. To make it identical, we're going to turn the top around and insert the wool from the back. Tie it and make it the same way we made the other strap. After making all the straps, we're going to sew in the loose ends with a darning needle. That's it for today's tutorial. Till next time, bye.